Hi, Jennifer Alejo here. It's September 9th, 2011. And I'm just going to forewarn you, we may have some background noise as it's in the evening time, which is not when I normally post. And my boys and husband are home, so you get the family version tonight. And so, okay, so why am I posting regularly every week? Couple of different reasons. I'm posting first and foremost because I believe that the purpose that I'm here on this earth is actually to use and fully express my voice while moving, touching, and inspiring others. So that's number one. Number two is for background noise, is for accountability. So I'm knowing if I'm posting every week that I am accountable to the masses. And what am I accountable for? Well, I'm accountable for making sure that I'm living that intention and purpose. And another reason that I'm choosing to post is because it stretches me. It's a little bit uncomfortable to put yourself out there in front of thousands of people to see, millions of people to see, because I post it on YouTube as well, YouTube and Facebook. So the accountability factor, the making sure that I am putting myself out there and continuing to stretch and do things that make me feel really uncomfortable, because then I know I'm growing and evolving, and ultimately that's why I'm here. So that's why I post. Secondly, one of the additional reasons is to follow and track this diet that I've been on. Today is day 18, and the diet is the Body Ecology diet. And it's really going actually really well. The first week was tough, getting used to something new. I know that they say actually 21 days and you've made a habit, broken or made a habit. We'll say made a new habit. And so I'm 3 days away from there. And I feel pretty solid. I feel good in that I'm pretty comfortable with how I'm eating and not worried about cheating or going off of the diet. And I've made a list of reasons to stay on the diet, and it gets 25 things deep at least. So one of the things that I had to do actually in this period was to fly on an airplane, fly to California and fly back in less than 2 days. I left at 4 o'clock. I got in the afternoon, got home at 2 o'clock in the morning the following night, and it was a lot of traveling. And initially, I was very worried about how am I going to stay on this diet while on a plane. And so let me just say, prepare. I made guacamole, cut up carrot sticks, cucumbers, celery. I made my nuts, and I took a rice dish, and I had things that I could eat and things that I could munch on so that I didn't get hungry and I wasn't tempted to cheat, or forced to cheat. And so I had 2 salads while I was at the airport and no dressing, and some chicken on the salad. And so I did it. And typical recovery time from a flight like that would be probably for me about a week. And my system would get really backed up. Wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom for probably close to a week. And it was less than a full day, and right back to normal. Got on my cultured food again and had my coconut water kefir, and it was great, back to normal. I did, however, so I know that you're following how I'm doing on the diet. Because of the flight and going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning both nights and having to get up early, I needed some extra rest this week, so I took it. And was glad that I did. So our weekly focus is going deeper. Last week was into me, and the part 2 of that is actually going deeper. And so what does going deeper mean? It just means I'm not ready to leave being into me, and I'm taking it to the next level, and actually really, really, really listening to what my body needs, and not sloughing off anything. Maybe 1 time or 2 times it could be mindless chatter, but if it's a nagging thing that's telling you over and over and over again, telling me over and over again, then I know that it's coming up for a reason and I really need to listen. So there have been lots of things that have come up this week around that, and I've been diligent at listening and doing what my body is asking, and what my soul needs feeding, I'm feeding it. When my mouth needs feeding, I'm feeding it. And so overall, still an A+. I'm very excited, and I'm excited about this next week really going even deeper. I'm actually continuing over and just going deeper and deeper, and really just revealing everything that I am, and learning to love it. And it's a very interesting thing. I'm going to leave you with this. It's a very interesting thing when we don't have food, and I'll say when I don't have food to keep me busy or to use as a distraction. I gave up alcohol 5 months ago, almost 5 months, five months ago, and that was an uncomfortable thing, because when I would get stressed, I would drink, and so giving that up, it was very uncomfortable because I had nothing to really cover up what was going on with my emotions. And so I then, turned to food. So my next thing was a treat, or it was a coffee, or it was something along those lines. And now I've really got just me. I've got me to deal with me. And so it's initially can be kind of scary, but it's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. And I am learning to love all of those places that for a very long time were not lovable in my own eyes. And just knowing that I am lovable in all of my glory and my greatness, and in some of those moments where I'm not so great and not so glorious. And so I'm going to leave you with that. I invite you to try and find some things within yourself that are absolutely lovable, or even if you think that they're unlovable, I invite you to practice this week loving yourself with those particular things and going deeper. So thank you for joining me again today. I look forward to next week's posting. Have a wonderful, loving, joy-filled, fun-filled weekend, and I will look forward to seeing you again in a week.